So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the JeffMan316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. I'm your host, as always, JeffMan316, because that's what it says on the sign, and JeffMan316 Live is where we watch along to a movie, talk about pop culture, talk about physical media, anything you guys want, and then we do that Sunday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern, so come over and join that. And this is the weekly movie haul. You saw The Hunt. I divided up now. I don't want to waste your time having to watch a 30-minute video and then haul after that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the first thing that I picked up, and I did pick up a DVD because sometimes I do still like DVDs.
And I love DVDs, right? I like to be about a decade behind everybody else, you know? So I'm just now getting into them, and it's a good time because they're cheap, right?
Yes, they're not quite as cheap as they used to be. This probably would have been $10 last year, and it's $12, I think $12.96 now in Walmart. I went ahead and picked up St. Patrick's Day Massacre. I'm going to review it on the channel. Carpet does match the drapes. I'm not a big fan of this artwork here. It's got the dude, I guess the killer, in a 4-leaf clover. Or was that a 3-leaf clover? It's not even a 4-leaf clover. That's kind of cheesy, isn't it? Either way, so we'll talk about that. Let me show you what else I picked up. A movie that I was really disappointed with when I was younger because it supposedly starred Eddie Murphy. We got Best Defense. Kino Lorber released this. Dudley Moore, it says strategic guest star Eddie Murphy. That's him on the plans there. Unfortunately, they're both on our side. But unfortunately, they're never in the movie together. Just like it shows here on the back. They're always in separate scenes because they basically recorded Eddie Murphy and just dropped him in. This movie would have probably been a total bomb without that. It's not terrible. It's a typical Dudley Moore comedy. It's not, it's not really lowbrow humor. It isn't really a good action movie. It's just a middle-of-the-road movie. It's got Dudley Moore in it. Who else? Kate Capshaw, who is, starring Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom. It's got audio commentary by the screenwriter and producer in the theatrical trailers from 1984, 94 minutes. Carpet matches the drapes. So if you want to complete your Eddie Murphy collection and keep it complete, I guess, until they release all the rest of his movies, you're going to have to get Best Defense. He's in it just enough to keep you interested. A movie that I know a lot of people have been wanting on Blu-ray, the extended director's cut of 100 Tears. Everybody loathes the clown. Not loves, loathes. This is from Unearthed Films. It's got audio commentary with the director. It's got the original cut of the movie. It's got interviews with the director, blood, guts, and grease paint, making of, original behind the scenes, additional behind the scenes, deleted scenes, outtakes, childhood short films, and trailers. So it's 1.77 to 195 minutes, 2007. I've got that on DVD. I remember watching it. I liked it, so I'm big into clown horror type stuff. So I wanted to get that. A movie that I know nothing about. I said I was going to not do a lot of blind buys, but I went ahead and did this one. Because back in the day, man, I was a huge fan of Troma. Speaking of them, what do you think of the stills and the what's been released so far from the Toxic Avenger remake? I don't like the looks of it. But this is a movie, Eating Miss Campbell. Nostalgia is Cancer. I don't know much about this movie at all, but it's Troma. It's kind of cool getting like a newer release from Troma. So I'm going to check this out, as Joe Bob Briggs would say. So we talk about double dipping on the channel. Watch that video I just did about double dipping, and I double dipped on this for two reasons. Number one, the original that I bought was one of those limited edition box sets. I want to keep that stored away nice and clean. Don't want to keep opening it. And also the cover artwork on the slipcover of this standard release kicks ass, man. I like the artwork on this Trick or Treat 4K. So this is the standard edition with a slipcover. I haven't opened it yet, but I love that artwork. It's what I remember having on my, cassette tape, and it was on the vinyl and everything back then. That's what I wish they had given us on one of the options for the limited edition that everybody's, paying an arm and a leg for now. So Trick or Treat, this will be my regular copy that I put in and watch most of the time. I don't know that it's got the Blu-ray disc in here or not. It just says 4K, and they did release a separate Blu-ray of it if you want just Blu-ray. This is a movie that I missed. It said it was listed as coming out on March 14th, and I didn't go down far enough on the list when I was looking at it. But this is an umbrella release that just came out, and it's of a movie that, it's pretty, I don't want to say unique. It's I don't know. It really didn't get a lot of traction when it was out, and I don't know a lot of people that talk about this movie, but I really like it. It's a movie called Hardware. And it got a little J card on here from Umbrella, and here's the back artwork. And does the carpet match the drapes? No, it doesn't. I like that artwork as well, and that's similar to what I have on the Blu-ray. So this is the 4K version, and I don't remember whether it's got a Blu-ray disc in here or not. So live here in the video, we'll open it up and see, and it's got a 4K, and it looks like it does have a Blu-ray. So you get a Blu-ray and a 4K. So that's kind of cool. So, and then the little J card has got some little ticky tack on it. So I'll put it back. But this is limited edition to how many? 5,000, and I got number 487. So I think there's a bigger set. Dude, unless it's a movie that I really, really love, I'm not spending, all these 50 and 60 bucks a pop on these movies that have the big deluxe edition sets. I did for Terrifier, but I'm just not doing that anymore unless it's a movie I really want. They're just taking advantage of collectors buying all these special editions with posters and swag and art cards. I mean, where am I going to put all that stuff? So whenever I can, I'm going to scale back, and I just got the regular release of Hardware. And like I said, that was listed as coming out March 14th. So the movie that came in after the fact was, if you remember, I said all that trouble I had in that video about poor packaging, and I told you about it last week. I had some issues with Gladiator getting it on Steelbook and the Super Mario Brothers movies. Watch that packaging issue video that I just posted, poor packaging. I'm not going to dive into it in here and regurgitate all that, but I ended up having to do some returns, and I ended up saving some money on Gladiator. So I spent it and bought a movie. I wasn't going to get it first, but I went ahead and got the 4K Steelbook of Kraven the Hunter. I've seen a couple clips of it, and it looks pretty good. And I love this artwork on this Steelbook. It's got a digital code, and it does have a Blu-ray and a 4K. And I'm not going to open it up. It's basically the same thing on the other side. So I know this movie's probably cheesy. I've seen the clips of the Rhino, and I kind of liked the fight I saw. So I'm going to give it a shot. I was able to trim off a few bucks, and I got it way cheaper than the originally. Like, it was like, what, 47, 50 bucks at first? And I think it's gone back up on sites like Walmart. So I'm glad I got it when I did. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this. It was a light week, so I didn't buy as much as I normally would. But watch out for the review of St. Patrick's Day Massacre. It's a doozy. I'll let you know whether it's worth spending your hard-earned cash on or not, or whether you should skip it. And then, like I said, I got some Goodwill Hunt video coming out. Got that packaging video. I got a video about Faces of Death coming out. I'll let you know whether I got daylight or not. Watch my hunt video. You'll see that I had it in my hand. It was in my clutches. And then I'm not going to tell you whether I got it or not. There'll be another video where I discuss that and whether you have the opportunity to maybe pick it up in stores again. So watch out for all those videos, and while you're doing it, put some comments down below. Let me know what you picked up this week, and let me know what you like of what I picked up. And while you're down there, hit the smash that like button, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that normal YouTube stuff. I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me. If you are a subscriber, hit the notification bell. You'll always know when I post new videos. And if you love my videos, then you should subscribe if you haven't already. So I really appreciate it. And until next time, boys and girls, this has been JeffMan316. As always, I'm your pop culture reporter, and I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.